I've got a problem. I want to go after the dragon sooner rather than later. But to do that, I need better armour. And better enchants on my armour, especially feather falling. And to get better enchants, I need to set up a trading village. And to set up a trading village, I need to either empty some villages or start breeding villages. Which means I need to grow a lot of food. And in order to grow a lot of food, I need a lot of glass. And in order to get a lot of glass, I need to set up a trading village. Do you see my problem? Now I'm stuck. Unless I destroy another beach. So here I am, destroying another beach. Wow. Okay. Pays to demolish a beach. Well, the glass is on to smelt, and that is not adequate. So we've got to work out what we need to do. I mean, I know I've listed it off, but I think I need something that I've never set up before. A notice board. And I'll set it up here to start with. That'll give us 16 things. Let's go for, I hate it when it does that. Let's go for 20. That's enough to be going on with. Today, I think we'll do the crop farm. I've thought about it and I don't want this one to be automated because I want to control what crops get grown where. And if I've got villagers in it, you know what villagers are like. Everything goes everywhere. Am I a control freak? Yeah, probably. I think I want to put the crop farm here. It's time the atrium started to be more than, well, the atrium stays an atrium, but it's time that my home started to be more than just the atrium and the bit of tunnel. This is not why I desperately wanted what wood, but it's going to come in handy. So how big do I want to make this? A fair size. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it helps if I don't walk too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29. 29 seems like a good number. Okay, as usual, look at this, I'm digging. I've got a lot of digging and placing to do. I've still got to make the actual building for this. I've got the start of some walls, but I want to start putting in the crops. I've got soul sand here because I want to start mixing in some nether wart, just bits and pieces here and there. And I don't know if I've got enough nether wart either. I may have to pop into the nether. Yeah, I didn't have enough, but where I've dug it out, I think that'll be all right. And I didn't realise that was the first thing I'd planted, so I just got a seedy place just as I turned the recording off. Sorry guys. I honestly didn't think nether wart would count. It didn't even occur to me. Wow, day 500 and something and I've just planted my first seed. 534. That's really slack of me. I would like to have one episode, just one, where I didn't end up in the nether. Just one. Normally I don't like nether wart, but it doesn't look too bad spread out like that. I doubt I've got enough potatoes and carrots, but we'll see what we can do. What I don't want is the same crops growing next to each other, because it actually slows them down. That's looking quite good. I've textured the walls, but I don't think it's enough. So I'm going to add in some blocks to give a bit of shape. Whoops. Now I know at the moment these are bright coppery orange. It's very pretty. I want them to go down to green, and I'm quite happy to wait. I could put copper out in the fields and space them apart and wait for them to change, and I don't care. I don't have the patience for that. I just want to keep building. So these will gradually change colour, and because I've got the bee farms, I am going to wax some of them when they're at sort of almost ready but not quite. And if I'm not quick enough and they all go green, I'll just knock it back a bit with an axe and then wax it, which is what I need to do with that. That's gone a beautiful green, but it's too uniform. So I have to get up on the roof of the atrium at some point. Now we just have to use our imagination and think, what will this look like when it's much more green? Yeah, I think that'll work. Now, what about the outside? Tried and true, right way upstairs. Oh, the rain clears, hooray. That's not shaping up too badly. It pays when you're building something. I mean, this isn't huge, but it's not small either, but it pays to step back and get a different perspective, get up high, look at it from far away, whatever. I know there's still a long way to go. I know I've still got a lot of decorating to do. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wanted the top to come level with the first floor of the atrium, but I think it's too flat. I think the roof's too flat. Oh, yeah. It's too flat. The top is too flat. Back to the drawing board. Colour notwithstanding, that's definitely better. I really like the height. Yeah, that's much better. And now for the last bit of decorating, because we've got spawnable bits which are a problem, like these. So I think one easy solution is this. Let's do that. Yeah, I like the way it curves because it's joining onto stone. And I think we'll do that. Yeah. It is really hard to resist the urge to hit that poor llama. I'm pretty happy with that. It still needs to go green, but weeping vines and glowberries, I'm going to let them grow a bit. I'm going to let this go green and we'll see how it looks, but I think that is looking rather luscious. And it's greening up quite nicely. This whole bottom part's done. The top's starting to go. Maybe the vines are getting out of hand. I might yet trim them. But I do think we need something extra. And that something extra comes in the shape of chains and warp trapdoors. I think if we hang some chains down there, 7. All right, let's go over to the next lot. Now we've got our chains. Next thing we want to try is this. Now that that's done, we can get to work. So I have got some flower pots here, and I'm holding shift and I'm holding jump so I don't go through the bottom of the scaffolding. we can place flower pots on trapdoors. Ow. We can also fall off. So now all that's left to do is to put things in the pots. Will those go in? Yes! I need one more thing. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy. There. Now, will this work? Yes! Oh, ow. Maybe I should change some of the others out for azalea bushes. I don't know, we'll see. I'll live with it for a bit and see what I think. But in the meantime, what I do think, I love those hanging shelves. I think they just lift it up. And in case you're wondering about the efficiency of this, I'm getting 5 and a bit stacks of carrots and the same of potatoes every time I harvest, and I can harvest pretty regularly because these things grow really quickly because I don't have the same crops next to each other. So this is quite an efficient little crop farm. This is a gorgeous little crop farm. I'm so happy with it. Wow. We'll be breeding villagers in no time.